Hey everyone. So I wanted to do a review on the Colourpop cosmetics that I had purchased. I hauled them a couple weeks ago, and I've had time to play, and I wanted to give you my thoughts on the products. So let me get a wipe out, just in case I swatch anything. So Colourpop has been all over YouTube. I'm sure that some of you even have some things from Colourpop. I wanted to see for myself what the hype was all about, and they're cheap. Things are from $5, I think, to $8. But then they also have like, I think I saw like 4 eyeshadows for like $20. So like, and some people from YouTube have done collabs with them. But a single shadow alone is $5. So, the shadows are very nice. When I have worn them, I had no issues with them lasting. You have to, the thing I didn't personally find an issue with it, but I thought of people that don't have a lot of makeup brushes, or somebody that's like new to makeup. If you were to just use this on your eyelid, that would be fine, you know. But if you were putting anything into the crease, and like I said, they're telling you to use your finger, I couldn't imagine trying to, especially with my hood, I couldn't imagine trying to blend with my finger, you know, any of these fingers. So a synthetic brush works very well, like Real Techniques, synthetic, those type of brushes I feel work well in these shadows, for blending and that sort of thing. I was able to blend, I think it was last week when I went to Pennsylvania. I had worn, I think it was Bandit in the outer corner, and I was able to blend it out with a 217. But I'm thinking of people that are new to makeup, or like I said, don't have a ton of brushes. I think they might find that these are hard to work with. But if you have a lot of, you know, a decent amount of brushes, and you've been playing with makeup for a while, I do feel like these are a great buy. They're definitely pigmented. I will link the haul below. I swatched everything in the haul, so I will link that below. And maybe I'll put a little card thingy up at the top. We'll see how talented I am. Anyway, so then the next thing I had purchased was the blushes. And the 2 blushes that I got were Prenup and Birthday Suit. They were satins. These to me weren't as super pigmented, and I think I even say that in the haul, as like the shadows. I think if I were to purchase something else from Colourpop, like a blush, I would purchase a darker blush. This just didn't really show up on my skin. I used the e.l.f. stipple to apply it. I mean, I think this would be better on my daughter, who is, I would say, like an NW, between like a 10 and a 15 she is. She's pretty light-skinned. And these would probably work for her. Should definitely show up on her cheeks much better than mine. I mean, and I have a light-medium skin tone, but once it got on my, you know, I got it on, it was fine. It was just, you know, you couldn't see it. It was like very light coverage. So the blushes were okay. Maybe the darker ones are nicer. So then I had bought 2 lip liners and a lippy stick, and these are $5. And I had bought Bound and Lumiere. And then I had bought the Lumiere lipstick. And I think Kathleen Lights here on YouTube, she is the one that collabed with for that color. The lip liners I absolutely love. They are $5. They remind me of, they're a toss-up between, in my opinion, the Milani lip liners, the ones you sharpen, and MAC lip liners. Like, to me, they're right in between there. They're long wearing. I love lip liners. I know not everybody does. I don't think twice. Sometimes I would just throw a lip liner on. They're creamy. They're, I think they're long wearing for a lip liner, and I really enjoyed them. And then the lippy stick, which is a matte. This reminds me of the Maybelline mattes. The texture, the feel, the slip, that's what these remind me. This one anyway reminds me of. It goes on very nicely. It doesn't, run into any little fine lines. The things we gotta look forward to as we get older. I definitely would repurchase lip liners or lipsticks. And then the last product I bought was the Ultra Matte Lip in Solo and Trap. This is Trap, and this one is Solo. So, I had tested it out, I think on one of the trips to Pennsylvania. Today we are off to Pennsylvania again. I am waiting for Pete to come home, and then we will be back on Monday. But that is usually when I would try, or Monday when I'm cleaning, I try these things out. And very nice, went on very thin formula, not thick and goopy at all. And this is matte, truly matte. Like, if you're not a fan of your lines in your lips, and I don't mean like on top, I'm talking on your lips itself, then you definitely wouldn't probably like this. I am a lip smacker. Yeah, I'm one of those people. So I always have to have something on my lips, whether it's lip balm, lipstick, and it has to have some creaminess to it. Now this, it's not like my lips stuck together without a balm on it. No, there was slip to it. But I don't feel like it super dried out my lips either when I took it off. And if you're going to wear anything that's super matte, long wearing, you need to exfoliate beforehand, because it will show everything on your lips. So, I don't feel like it was super drying either. I just don't feel like that these are for me, only because, now they didn't run into fine lines or anything. I had to put a lip balm on. I mean, I probably would wear them, like, over, like, a lip liner just to use them. But, I just don't, I realized after trying this, and it doesn't mean that I'd never buy a liquid lipstick. It's just, I realized that I am one of those people that, I'm a lip smacker. Like, I imagine all these years, and I just realized now. Seriously. But, I realized when I had that on. I mean, I was able to rub my lips together, but there was, like, not a creaminess, which I'm so used to. So, and then once I put the balm on, it still did last. And it basically, I had the line around, like, this, to me, is how most long-wearing liquid lipsticks fade. It's always in the middle, and then works, and it's like you have a ring around your mouth. It's just how it is. And that's kind of what happened with this. But before I had applied it, it was on for quite a few hours. It was still looked the same. But then once I put the lip balm, I mean, I knew it was going to break down faster. So, overall, I do like their products. I do think they're worth looking at. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.